Hello, my name's Courtney Reynolds and I work at the Lush Warrington store. I've got Beth with me today, who's going to be my glamorous assistant, and I'm going to show you how to do an absolutely lovely facial massage. So the first thing that we're going to start with is we're going to give the face a really lovely cleanse, just to make sure that the surface is nice and clean and fresh. So I'm going to be using Ultra Bland, which is one of Lush's cult products. It's only got 10 ingredients in it, and it's just a really good all-round cleanser. So I've taken a really generous dollop on the hands, and I'm just going to distribute it evenly between the hands so they get nice and slippery. Then I'm just going to press the product gently onto the forehead and chin, and then onto the cheeks. Now I'm just going to start using a backwards and forwards motion, side to side, beginning underneath the chin, then working over the chin with an individual finger, around the lips, over the nose and cheeks, and then across the forehead. And it's always nice whenever you're doing this just to end on a little bit of pressure on the temples. Now I'm going to use some cotton wool with some warm water on it to remove the cleanser from the skin. You could use toner water on cotton wool, or even use a muslin cloth or a flannel. So I'm just going to repeat the same side to side motion, making sure that I'm very careful to remove all the cleanser. So around the chin and lips, over the nose, and then across the forehead. And again, we're just going to finish with a little bit of pressure just on the temples. Now the next product that I'm going to use is Lush's Full of Grace Serum Bar. So this is a perfect solid moisturiser, so if you're going away, don't want to be taking any liquids, this is absolutely perfect for the face. It's got lots of portobello mushrooms in it, lots of rose, so it's very refreshing and very antioxidant for the skin. I'm going to be using it to make the face nice and slippery for our facial massage. So all you need to do is take the bar and rub it between the hands. And because we've got lots of lovely rainforest butters in here, it's going to melt down at body temperature and create a lovely slip for the skin. So once your hands are nice and oily, we're again just going to press the product to the forehead and to the chin. Then we're going to put it on the cheeks as well, because we want to make sure it's evenly distributed. So what you're going to do first is put your hands into a prayer shape, and then bring that to the chin. Now, keeping as much contact as you can between your hands and their face, you're going to draw the hands slowly up the jaw until your fingertips are around their earlobes, and then you're going to bring that back down. And you're going to repeat this motion 3 times. So that's 2, and 3. So trying to keep as much contact between the face and your hands as possible, move the prayer shape up to their nose. And you're going to use that same slow motion back towards the ears along the cheekbones, and then back in. And again, we're going to repeat this 3 times. Now finally, we're going to bring that prayer shape up to the forehead, and we're going to use that same sweeping motion to the temples and then back in. Now you'll probably find at this point that if your hair isn't tied back, you're going to get a lot caught in the product, but butters are good for the hair as well as the skin, so don't worry about that. So once we've finished that, we're going to use our third fingers because they have the lightest pressure, and starting at one side of the forehead and moving to the other, you're just going to create a little figure of 8 shape around one another across the forehead, which is very relaxing. Are you feeling relaxed?
Yeah.
Perfect. So now I'm going to do a motion that's really good for kind of reviving the eyes. So if ever you're studying or working and you just want to really refresh that area, this can be very effective. So you can use either your index fingers, and you can use the tips of them, or you can actually use the flat of your index fingers just here. And what you're going to do is just pinch along the eyebrows 2 or 3 times, and then sweep underneath the eyes into the centre. And again, I'm going to repeat that for 3 times. Now, if you want to take your kind of tips with your fingers and place them around the bridge of the nose, And what we're going to do is we're going to, using quite a firm pressure, move back along the cheekbones and then following the jaw down and round towards the chin. And then we're going to sweep back up and back into the bridge of the nose. This is a really lovely motion to do if ever you're feeling congested or a bit kind of bunged up or anything like that. It's lovely if you've got a cold or any allergies. And you're going to repeat that a few times back and forth. So now the last thing that I'm going to do in our facial massage is you need to get your fingers wiggling. Starting at the bottom of the face, I'm going to do a heavy rain motion. Let's go once up, down around the sides, back up the centre, and then finish on that lovely pressure on the temples, just 3 little circles. And that is how you do a lovely facial massage.